In the previous video, we displayed data using lists. In this video, we will be displaying images in the GUI. We will create a new button, then we will display images on buttons. We'll be using the tkinter photo image class. We'll be updating the GUI title and the icon, the picture, when we click the button, and we will also get the current value displayed in the combo box. So let's run this code and see what it looks like. So when we run it on tab 3, we have a new button, and it's pretty big because the button is displaying this image we told it to display. And yeah, the button automatically dynamically adjusts to the size of the image within the given GUI window form. You can click on it, and as I said, we're using the function that gets the name of the file with the GIF extension and displays it in our GUI window title bar. And we also change the icon here, so that might have been a little bit quick to see. So we are saying cget, the name of the file of the image, which is a module level variable up here, lightsinthecity.gif. And then we use the py.ico icon, and that ships with Python. It's somewhere in the installation folder of Python. So anyway, that's the command we are calling with our button click event. So you can see this is the default tkinter icon, like this little blue feather. And once we click the button, the text and the icon also will get updated. So now the title is different and the icon is different as well. So early on we filled our combo box drop-down widget with data, but we haven't been doing anything with the data so far. So what we can do is we can use our combo reference here and call get on it. And this gives us the currently displayed value in the combo box. And we know already that it's a string, so we don't have to cast it to a string. So this just works. So we can get the name of the file of the button image, and we can add the combo box value to it. So let's run this. So when we now select a value here, click on it, our title gets updated with the combo box value. What did I type earlier? Postal code maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gets displayed as well. And right now we're not clearing it out, so we just have to close it and restart it. And one thing to notice is that what I did is like I used the double dashes here. But if the combo box is empty, if no value has been selected, then we only get the dashes with no value behind it. So that doesn't look too good. So let's fix that next. So we can use regular Python just to check if the combo box value has a value. So we can do combo get on it and then say if we got a value here, if it's not an empty string, then we append the double dashes and the value. If not, we just use the title. So we say title plus equals dash dash combo value. If there's no title, if there's no value in the combo box, if it's blank, then we just get the title of the image we're using. And here I'm using splitx, and that needs to be imported. This is a function from OSParse. It splits the extension off. And so we're getting the file here, and now we use splitx on top of it. And the first index 0 base, index 0 is the left side of the file, so it's the name of the file, so lights on the city. And index position 1 would be GIF. So we are splitting here using split extension. And when we run this, now it's going to look a little bit better because we don't select anything in the combo box. We only get the name without the GIF. We don't get the dash dash. If we do select something and click on it, now we get the double dash at the 44, and then the same if we type something in. So yeah, so that's, again, it's regular Python code. And now one thing I also did here, one small change, is I actually increased the width of the GUI. And the reason why is because our image was actually too big for the size of the GUI. So what we had set it to here was 600 by 400, but our GIF image is bigger, so I actually got to increase it to 660. So let's run both of them and compare them next to each other. Because of the nature of this image, it was barely visible or noticeable that this was the one with the 600, and this increased size to 660 pixels wide. So the clouds look all the same, so we didn't really notice that the button got cut off. But that's something you might want to be aware of when you use different images. It might be that because we fixed the size of the GUI, it might actually get cut off. Now we do not have to give the GUI a size, so I commented this out here. So if we don't use geometry, I commented it out here. So we let tkinter handle dynamically the size of the GUI, and it tries to make the size fit all widgets. So what we can see here is that the image fits, and we didn't give it any size anywhere. So it does it dynamically. The only thing is, because we didn't specify a size and a starting position, and we never know where the GUI shows up, so it's kind of random. Now it's a little bit higher here, so when I run this again, it starts up in a lower position, and again I guess it kind of tiles itself, so we don't have control where the window shows up. But other than that, the dynamic part, by not giving it a size, works. At least widgets don't get truncated. In this video we created a new button and displayed an image on it. Then we coded it to update the window title and the icon on it. And in the next video we will be adding more widgets to our GUI.